the same.
Well, if you're pissed because you think that this guy sped up to catch you, then you could certainly make a complaint to his supervisor.
All right. The court will call the matter of Ypsilanti Township versus Kamisha Gardner, case number 25T00229.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Law Nerds Unite for supplying me this awesome clip. Thank you, Zach.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. If it please this honorable court, Brandon Bird on behalf of Jamisha Gardner. Ms. Gardner, can you please state your full name for the record?
Ms. Gardner, you have to unmute your device, please.
I'm sorry, they stole my phone and I'm working off of a tablet. I gotta figure out how to do this. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can. Please state your name.
Miss Washington, I love you. You know what?
Ms.
I just
Gardner,
want to tell you- No, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to her.
Can I see counsel in the breakout room, please?
I just want to tell you,
Your
I
Honor.
love you so much.
Cooter Brown just called to tell her to tone it down.
All right, we are back on the record in the case of Ypsilanti Township versus Jamisha Gardner. Ms. Gardner, can you come back to the screen? All right, you're
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hey,
Ms.
can you hear me, Miss Washington?
Yes, I can, Ms. Gardner.
Okay.
So,
We
Ms.
good.
Ms.
It go
Gardner,
in and out sometimes on this tablet. I don't really know how to work this thing. And sometimes when people be calling me, it just drops silent. I don't know. I'm trying to work it though.
yeah, well, you're doing just
I
fine.
love you. Guess what?
Miss
I know your
Gardner,
brother Tony.
I don't
Ma'am.
have a brother named Tony. I don't have a brother named Tony.
Yeah. I know him as Tony.
No, I don't have any brother that goes by
You
Tony.
never talked. Do you know Anthony Johnson,
Miss Gardner,
your ex-boyfriend?
I don't have an
He
ex-boyfriend.
trying to be my man right now. He mad at me because I don't want him. Your
Ms.
ex
Gardner.
says,
Gardner, ma'am,
you-
it is very
Anthony,
this is
Anthony
definitely
Johnson. Do it ring a bell?
you were dated
That
Anthony
is-
Johnson.
Yeah,
Miss
he
Gardner,
gonna never
please stop
shit.
talking.
I'm glad you fucking
Right,
ditched
please
this
mute.
shit.
Miss Gardner, you are going to end up going to jail today, or you need to go over to community corrections and get on a scram tether because you're clearly drunk right now. So you need to go to community corrections. You need to find a ride there by the end of the day today and get on a scram tether. Okay? If you don't go by the end of the day, then you're going to force me to issue a bench warrant and have you picked up, which I don't want to do. But you got to get on a tether because you're drunk. There's no way that we can proceed today with this pretrial. Obviously, Ms. Gardner is completely out of control right now. And I'm going to give her the benefit of an opportunity to get on the scram tether before she gets incarcerated. So, Attorney Bird, hopefully you can reach out to your client and be able to get her over to community corrections in some way, shape, or form. Mr. Barnett, is there anything you wanted to say before we pass this case?
No, Your Honor, I support the steps you're taking right now. That's fine.
I do also, Your Honor.
All right. And for the record, I don't have a brother named Tony, nor an ex-boyfriend named Anthony Johnson. So have a good day, Miss Gardner. You can remove her.
And you and your honorable court have a great day, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'll send them a date. It's not gonna matter to give it to her anyway. I'm gonna put it on for September 10th. No, I'm not. I need to see her before that. I'm gonna put her on for September 3rd. At 9 a.m.
Mary Stoll?
Oh, another thanks to Zach. That was absolutely spectacular. All right, coming up here.
Morning, Miss Stoll. Is that how you pronounce your last name?
She's been living most of her life, living in an Amish paradise. And now she's in front of Judge Stansbury.
It is.
All right. You understand your rights?
I do.
May I have your rights form, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Did you get a copy of your citation?
I did.
Did you read it?
Yes.
Do you understand you've been cited for a speeding violation, 71 and 55?
Yes.
Okay. It's a minor misdemeanor. The maximum penalty is a $150 fine. How would you like to plead?
Guilty.
Okay. Do you understand the nature and consequences of a guilty plea based upon my explanation?
Yes.
And are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything you want to say about why you're hot-footing it out there on US 62?
Yes, Your Honor. I was on my way to the airport with a friend. The biggest thing was the fact that I had a vehicle without cruise, and I'm used to driving with cruise. So my first clue that I was hot footing it was when the red and blues hit my rear view.
Okay.
But
So you were just driving somebody to the airport who's taking a trip, or you were going on a trip yourself?
I was just
At 4 o'clock in the morning.
dropping her off.
Okay. All right. What do you do for a living?
I work at manager at a bulk foods deli in Johnstown.
Okay. What's a bulk foods deli?
You should come see us if you haven't been there. Basically, we slice your meat and cheese. We have a cafe, best food in Johnstown. I don't know, just a little Mennonite store. That's what it is.
Okay. And how long have you been working there?
5 years.
Okay. Very good. Are you Mennonite?
I am.
Okay. All right. I was going to say probably not Amish since you just got popped for driving under
That's right.
the speed limit, right?
Ah, my bad. Mennonite. I got to switch my thumbnail. My apologies.
All righty. Did your
It's
family own
Mennonite paradise.
the shop?
No.
No, you just work for them.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see, it looks like you do have a few priors, but nothing recent. And you took care of your situation with Judge Joseph over in Zanesville Municipal Court several years ago, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you still live out in Coshocton?
Warsaw.
Or Warsaw, I mean,
Yes.
but Coshocton
Yeah.
County. Okay.
I do have priors, which is why I was very. I wrote this. I'm not going to read it because it's a waste of
Do
time.
you want me to read it?
I mean, you may, but it's going to take a minute.
Oh, I didn't realize this was 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So you went to Canada and they let you back in the country, huh?
They did.
Lucky
I'm
you.
actually a Canadian citizen, so
Shh, don't tell anybody. You never know what they're going to do to you. But yeah, do you have dual citizenship?
I do.
Okay. Because I could read you this, which means,
Yeah, no, I also am an American citizen, so,
okay.
you know,
Parents, one's Canadian, one's American, or?
right.
Gotcha. Are there Mennonite communities in Canada?
There are.
Right.
Not
Are there
as
Amish-
many.
are there Amish
There's
communities in-
Amish as well.
Really?
There's
Canada?
not as many, but yeah. there's
Okay.
a couple.
Still interested in law enforcement?
I am.
Okay.
I mean, of course, if I could keep my record clean.
I don't think a few speeding tickets are going to keep you out of the academy. So,
Yeah.
they have one in, there's no COTC branch in Coshocton County, is there? No. So, in order to go to the academy, you probably have to come to Newark.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Zane State used to have a closer, like if you were that way,
Okay.
Zane State, the CATC.
It's basically the same distance, but.
I'm
yeah.
biased, CATC is better.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't have a prior within the last 12 months, and for going 16 miles per hour over, that's going to cost you $34 plus the court costs. Should be about the same amount that the trooper told you it was going to be, but by showing up, we'll give you extra time to pay it off. You did show your proof of insurance, so I'm going to mark that off. You said you were driving a different car. Was that your friend's car?
It was an older car. It wasn't my friend's, but yeah,
Okay.
it was one that I wasn't typically driving.
Okay.
And,
And the old 2012 Toyota didn't have cruise, huh?
that's right.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, we will give you time to pay. They'll give you the details down at the clerk's office. Do you have any other questions today?
I had one question. It's probably irrelevant. I was wondering if the same laws apply to our officers, like
Congratulations. It is irrelevant.
the same.
Well, if you're pissed because you think that this guy sped up to catch you, then you could certainly make a complaint to a supervisor. But, well, let me put it this way. It's illegal for a city cop to exercise authority outside of their jurisdiction. But I've never seen a prosecutor who would be willing to charge an officer for doing that.
Well, I don't think he necessarily sped up so much as he must have been speeding right along with me, because my friend who was with me, she was like, yeah, your foot is heavy, but it's never light. So what happened is we passed him. He had pulled, I wasn't the first one he had pulled over. There was no way for him to have caught up to me without also having been heavy on his. So I wasn't sure, like,
Well, his narrative report says, I blatantly disregarded the law and violated it at my leisure so that I could catch up and give this lady a ticket.
I knew it.
Yep, exactly.
I knew it.
So, any other questions today?
No.
All right. And by the way, if you want a copy of his little narrative report, you can ask the clerks and they'll make you a copy.
Okay.
All right. You have a good day.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Good luck.
That was a nice version. of
Sierra Ball.
Karen.
Come on up, Ms. Ball. You understand your rights in court today? May I have your rights form, please? Thank you. Did you get a copy of your 2 citations? You got 2 separate cases. Did you know that?
I know, I have another court case.
Well, so here's the deal. You were supposed to be here on the 30th of July for your ticket from July 23rd. When you didn't show up, we told you to be here today, and you are. And then you got your most recent ticket on the 11th, and they told you to be here today. Or no, I'm sorry, they told
I
you to
have
be here on the
another court
19th.
Yeah, I have another-
You don't have to be here on the 19th because we're going to deal with that today. Okay? All right, so you understand your rights? All right, let's talk about your first ticket from July the 23rd. They say you run an '08 Toyota on State Route 79 near State Route 16 here in Newark. They say you were speeding going 75 and a 55. It's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is a $150 fine. They're also claiming that you're driving without a valid driver's license. Now, based upon your previous driving record, because they claim that you were convicted at least once before of not having a valid license, this is a first-degree misdemeanor. So it carries up to 180 days jail and up to a $1,000 fine. Do you understand?
Oh, God.
Okay. There's also a possible license suspension up to 1 year. Now, there are no mandatory penalties. Do you understand? So it's not like with an OVI where if you plead guilty, you have to do jail time or whatever. So even though it could be up to 180 days, $1,000 fine, and a 1-year license suspension, the court's not required to do any of those things. All right? So how would you like to plead? And you, by the way, you do have the right to have an attorney, and if you couldn't afford one, we give you one for free. Would you like to have a lawyer?
No,
Okay. How do you want to plead?
I'm guilty.
Okay. And did you understand the nature and consequences of a guilty plea based upon my explanation to the group?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let's talk about your second ticket from August the 11th. You're also charged with driving without a valid license, still in first-degree misdemeanor, same penalties. How would you like to plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Okay, all right. Don't start crying, I'm out of tissues.
No, stop. I only drive when I need to go to work and back.
Where do you work?
I'm a manager at McDonald's
Okay, which one?
in Heath.
Okay. But you live in Columbus?
No, I live in Newark.
Oh, you live in Newark,
I
okay.
moved in-
What's the Pierce Avenue address?
That's my old nana's. It's changed now.
Okay, so you're going to want to update your address at the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, okay? Because they'll have a record of you even if you don't have a valid driver's license.
So where do, like...
Online.
Oh,
Just go online.
Okay.
Okay, how long have you been working for McDonald's?
About 9 months.
Okay, did you start off just as a regular employee and then they promoted you? Okay, well, good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All righty. All right. Are you from Columbus originally, or did you grow up here?
I'm from Columbus.
Where'd you go to high school?
I graduated from Youthville, but I've been to a whole bunch of schools.
Okay.
I went to Newark High too, so like.
I had a guy in here the other day, asked him where he went to school, and he said DYS.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Got his GED and DYS.
Well, period. That's all that matters. You graduated. I found out yesterday I'm pregnant, so I mean.
Is that congratulations, or I'm sorry?
Just a little bit of both.
Okay.
I'm not.
Dad in the picture?
No.
I just lied. I'm actually not out of tissue, so you can have as many as you like. Here's what I'll tell
right
you.
after this this after.
Yeah, well, they say bad things happen in 3, so you
No,
got
stop. I
one
think I got a
ticket,
plan.
another ticket, and then that bad news, so now you should be good to go. All right?
Oh my god.
All right, so let's take a look here. All right. What you need to do is find yourself a friend that works the same shifts as you at McDonald's so that...
No, I'm a closer, so I'm not getting home until sometimes 3, 4 o'clock.
So where do you actually live now?
I live in Hebron with my mother.
Okay, all right. But you work at the 30th Street McDonald's? Okay.
Yeah.
You know they have 2 McDonald's out there.
Yeah, my mom told me to move, but I've been at 30th Street forever, so.
Okay, so you're 20 over with a prior. Okay, well, it's a good thing you're making that big manager money because you're going to owe the court some money. I'm not going to put you in jail or suspend your license or put you on probation, okay? But if you keep driving, you're going to run into a judge who will, and that's a dumb reason to be in jail.
I know, 90% of the time, they just let me go. Because I say I'm traveling, and I'm only going to work and back home, so, like, I don't know. Maybe
Well, you have to be worried. You have to be careful about using that word traveling because that tips off cops because that's sovereign citizen type stuff.
What
Like,
does that mean? That's
The
what my
argument
mom
is-
said to
yeah.
say. She's like, just say you're traveling. They can't use that. They can't say, they can't do nothing.
tell your mom she's wrong.
Tell
All
her
right?
she's wrong.
Yeah. So what they'll do is they'll say, well, I don't need a driver's license, Judge, because I have a constitutional right to travel, which is partially true. You do, but you don't have you don't have a right to travel in a car by driving a car unless you have a license. So there's a difference there.
Oh, well, okay.
Now, it's the same vehicle both times, correct?
Yeah,
Is it your car or your mom's?
it's my car.
Okay. Now, they said you had insurance on the 11th. They did not mark it off into July, but since they did on the 11th, that's good enough for me, so I'm going to mark off that you've had proof in both cases. So you don't have to worry about the bureau. The only thing you need to do is go...
I don't think he asked for my registration when he pulled me over the last time.
Here's the thing, though. You, at this point, have no suspensions. There's nothing preventing you from just going and getting your license. So that's what you need to do, all right? Don't go the first of the month because it's crazy, but you'll have to get a permit first by taking the written test, and you can do that anytime. You don't need an appointment. If you pass the written test, they're going to give you a permit, and then you have to schedule a driving test. So just get a license. I mean,
I'd be scared of taking tests. I
Well-
know that's a stupid reason, because I know I'm a good driver and I know all the laws, but.
All right, well, here's what we're going to do today. According to my traffic schedule, it's a $54 fine for your speeding violation from July. It's going to be a $175 fine on the driver's license because you did have the one prior. And because you should have known better after getting pulled over in July, it's going to be $200 on the other one, all right? Costs will be assessed in both cases, but we are going to give you time to pay, and they'll give you the details at the clerk's office. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Good luck with the baby. Good luck with the Big Macs. And when is McRib coming back?
I don't know. We got a new shake-in. If you come through, I'll always get you free food.
That's called bribery, but I appreciate the offer. All right, next up we have Richard Kaiser.
Holy wow. That's messed
Well, that had a little bit of everything. We dabbled in soft citizenry. We had flirting. We had just feel sorry for me. Can I have some girl privilege? And then we had a bad attempt at bribery, called out by the judge on the bench. It was all harmless, but it really was. It was just dabbling in all sorts of and everything but the truth, you know? I thought that was too fun. I really did. That and that drunk clip was fantastic. I apologize. I've already fixed my thumbnail. I apologize to you all. I promised you Amish, and I delivered Mennonite. And, you know, it's going to happen sometimes. It's going to happen. Thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate it.